Welcome to the channel, everybody. Y'all know what it is. Y'all kicking it with the Kid Hudstance, and we're currently on a walking tour of Needham Rose Park.
I'll be back. I will be back. Bye. Bye.
Like trying to kidnap her, basically, to get her in a car. And he would take her to hospitals, and she would be out of there within 5 hours. And he'd be like, what happened? She would say, they kicked me out. They kicked me out. Episcopal Hospital would kick her out. And he would say, why? And she would say, Dad, they called me a junkie. They called me a prostitute. Basically telling me I get what I deserve. And my father used to cry. And me being a child, my sister was a lot older than me. I did not understand. I didn't understand what that was like. I saw chaos in and out of my household. I had missing jewelry sometimes. I saw my father crying. And in my mind, I was just like, what is all this chaos? I had no idea, and then I learned. 12 years later, I was doing the same thing, running the same streets, shooting the same thing. How did this happen to me? My family taught me morals and values. I did not come from poverty. I had everything that I needed. How did I get here? When it was time for me to access services, I was told that I had to go to Worsham Clinic and tell them that I want to commit suicide. And I said, I don't want to commit suicide. And they said, oh, hon, well, that's the only way you get help here. And I was like, what? And I was fucking baffled. And it still kills me to that this day, almost 15 years later, 16 years later, I have to tell people, you gotta say, you're gonna jump off the bridge. And maybe you will get a treatment bed. Talking about systems. My fiance, my partner of 9 years, her father, in and out of systems since the age of 13. Grew up in this neighborhood. There was no services back then. You know, Ted would have been 45. He died in 2020. Back then, services was you go to a juvenile treatment delinquent center, which would be St. Gabe's, where clergy there did him wrong, which caused trauma for the rest of his life that nobody can comprehend. Between that and the probation and parole department, Ted never left these systems. And these systems had him caught up day after day for him to never receive or never be honest about the treatment and help that he really needed. To Ted, him making it, coming from this neighborhood, was when we bought a home 3 years ago. You know, for Rihanna to go to a school district where she would learn something and wasn't chaos all around her. Like, that was our plan, right? That we could pay our mortgage. Have a decent car that wasn't hoopty, you know, and here we are. We're still here. It doesn't matter. Guess what? I have the mortgage down by myself. My partner is gone. Everything's still the same. Nothing has changed. We need to hold these people accountable. We need to hold our politicians, our commissioners, our health department. It is ridiculous that over 5,000 people are homeless in the city of Philadelphia. Coincidentally, 5,000 people died from an overdose.
Absolutely, absolutely. There y'all go, there y'all go, there y'all go. Nothing but the truth getting smoked out here in Kensington. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Don't forget to tap that subscribe button. Feel free, leave a comment. Easy to support, as y'all already know. Boom. Stay blessed.